What's going on, guys? Platinum Cards in the house, and today I am back with another Synchro Festival deck. Today we're going to be looking at Graydles. Now, I don't even have a complete extra deck, but I am destroying some of the most powerful decks in this festival. Now, I know a lot of these festivals in this festival, a lot of the decks I'm coming across aren't even technically Synchro decks, so this is a little weird, but some of them are really, really good. So let's take a look at what I'm running, and then after that we can take a look at these duels. So first I'm running 2 Maxis, that's a must. I'm probably going to run a third one as soon as I make a craft one. I'm running 2 Graydle Slime Juniors, 3 Graydle Alligators, 3 Cobras, 3 Eagles, 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Graydle Slimes, 2 Gamma Seals, 2 Thunder Kings. I'm running 1 Nibiru. Probably going to change that. As soon as I get more, I can probably put 2 or 3 in there. Running a Raigeki, Monster Reborn, 3 Graydle Impacts, 2 Graydle Splits, 2 Paleozoic Olin, I suck at pronouncing that, 2 Canadias, 3 Canadias, 3 Dinomiskises, and 1 copy of Graydle Parasite. Then for the extra deck, I'm running Colossal Fighter, Crimson Blader, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, Graydle Dragon, and White Aura Whale. So let's go ahead and take a look at these duels, guys. Now, this duel was probably my favorite because if you are like me and you've been screwed by Baroness de Fleur a million times, you need to watch this. So he's going to go into Emergency Teleport. I'm going to Ash Blossom that right away because I'm thinking that this guy might be running like Virtual Worlds or something, but he just pulls a complete 180. So he goes into Sire Reflector, and then I'm going to Max C because otherwise I got nothing left, right? All I got is 3 Canadians in my hand, which is kind of trash if I didn't have the Max C. And this is why Max C is so clutch, because it turns the worst hand into the most dominate hand I've ever seen. And he discards his Assault Beast. He's going to add an Assault Mode Activate to his hand. And then he's going to use his Sire Reflector's effect. And he is going to be special summoning the Assault Beast, which allows me to draw another card thanks to Max C, and it just happens to be another Max C. Then he goes into Chaos Ruler. Then that allows me to draw Graydle Cobra. I think this thing, you can excavate the top 5, and then he can add a light or dark monster to his hand, and the rest go straight to the graveyard. So then he has Doppel Warrior. And then since this Jet Synchron goes to the grave, I think it allows itself to special itself. Then he is going to pop off other effects. He has Doppel Warrior that he can special summon. Then he has the Mecha Phantom Beast token that he can bring out. But everything he's doing is just giving me more and more and more cards. And then eventually it's just going to be the most broken combo that I can pull off that normally you wouldn't be able to pull off with a Graydle deck, guys. And so now he's just going to keep doing stuff. His Martial Metal thing, I know you can synchro further with that because it's a tuner. And then he goes into TG Hyper Librarian, which ironically is helping me draw cards. And look at my hand right now, guys. Look at my hand. I have so many cards in my hand right now. And he's just not going to stop. He's not going to stop. He has Junk Converter. I've already used my 1 Ash Blossom. It's once per turn. So the one that's in my hand I have to wait on. But honestly, that's not too bad. And then I draw Monster Reborn, and then he started synchroning, allowing himself to add that card to his hand. Then he's going to play that card. And he's just popping off so many combos, guys. So many combos. And then he re-special summons the Chaotic Ruler Magical Dragon. I get another Graydle Impact to my hand. Look at all these cards. I think, wow, almost half my deck. And then he summons Baron de Fleur. And then I guess draw another card, and now he destroys his own monster, and now he ends. So this is where I can pop off, guys. So I'm going to draw my card, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Gamma Seal it. First thing first. Then I'm going to Monster Reborn it, and I'm going to snatch his own Baron de Fleur, screwing over all of his hard work to summon it to begin with. And now that I have his Baron de Fleur, I can get to work because I'm not afraid of anything. Now that he has a Kaiju, I can special summon my Thunder King. Then I'm going to play 2 Graydle Impacts that allows me to special summon Graydle Slime from my hand by destroying both of them. Then I can normal summon Graydle Cobra, and he's going to try to Nibiru me right here. And obviously I'm going to negate it with his own Baron de Fleur. And I have I have the ability to Synchro Summon right here. I was going to go into Graydle Alligator, destroy his cards, and then attack him for the game. But he decides that he doesn't want to wait that long, and so I take the game. Next, so I draw Graydle Alligator, Graydle Eagle, Graydle Slime, my Kaiju, my Thunder King, and then I got Paleozoic Oladies or whatever the hell it's called. He plays Synchro Overtake that allows him to go into 2 monsters, And then he goes in Junk Speeder, which is the most annoying card in this entire archetype because he gets to spam out a bunch of Synchro monsters. And personally, I'm not too worried because I can just kaiju whatever the hell he brings out, right? And he's just going to go into more and more combos. He's going to go into Arrive in Light. And then he's going to Synchro Summon. And that allows him to go into a level 8, which is most of the time going to be Stardust Dragon in this situation. And now Arrive in Light is going to activate. That's going to allow him to draw a card. And that card is going to be his Majestic Dragon. Well, I know this isn't called Majestic Dragon, but it counts as Majestic Dragon, I believe. Converging Wills, that's what it's called. And then he goes into Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Think about that. And then he ends. And now that it's my turn, I am free to perform. And first thing I'm going to do is going to Kaiju. Then I can just go ahead and set both my Paleozoic card as well as my Graydle card. And he's going to use his Junk Converters effect, but I'm going to Ash Blossom it right away. And then I'm going to use my Paleozoic card to destroy his spell card, because that thing has the ability to be annoying. And then the way the chain works is stuff will get negated. And now he's going to go into Synchro Summon. He's going to go to Stardust Charge Warrior, and I believe that lets him draw one card. And now that he's drawn, he goes into a tuning that allows him to add a Synchron Tuner, which is going to be, in his case, Chunk Warrior, I believe. And then he's going to Synchro Summon into another copy of Stardust Dragon. So he's going to go right into the battle phase. He's going to attack me with a Stardust, but that doesn't really matter because I can snatch any of his monsters on the field. So I'm going to snatch my own Kaiju back. And now that he is ending, it is my turn. And I draw a copy of Paleozoic Dino-Miscus. And I know I can immediately go into Synchro Summon if I really wanted to, but I think it's best to play a little bit more defensively. So I just set these two cards that way, because if I had Synchro Summon, I wouldn't have anything in my hand. So I wanted to save my Graydle Slime in my hand for this card, my trap card, and then this could be used from the graveyard anyway. And now he's going to go into Junk Warrior, and this is where my strategy comes in clutch, because he's going to be using his effect from the grave. However, I can chain my trap card, and I can banish his Synchro monster by discarding my Graydle Slime, which, again, I can use this effect next turn from the grave if I'd like. And then, since I'm using a trap card, my other Paleozoic card is going to activate, and I can special summon it. And that goes to the Remove from Play zone. And so now this guy has two tuners on the field, but he gets to use his Stardust card, his Stardust Synchron, and then its effect is going to activate. He just added, I believe, this to his hand. And then he's going to activate it, Stardust Illumination. And then I guess he can't do anything because he quits. Alright, guys, duel number 3. So I got a Cobra, I got an Eagle, I got a Raigeki, and I got two different Paleozoic cards. So he just decides to set 2, and I'm thinking maybe he's using something similar to me, because most of the time in Synchro Festival, people are just spamming out Synchro monsters, or they should be. I know I've been against a lot of cards that just don't even have extra decks, like this one right here. It doesn't have an extra deck. So next, he's gonna go with his turn again, and I'm gonna go with my turn. I'm just gonna Raigeki him right away. I want to put an end to his tomfoolery. And so I'm going to destroy his trap card as well, and then I have two Graydle monsters on the field, so I can use Graydle Slime's effect. I can destroy both of them to special summon Graydle Slime, and then I can special summon Graydle from my graveyard. And now that I have a tuner and non-tuner on the field, I can go straight into Graydle Dragon. I think this is actually my first Synchro summon of the entire video. Then I can destroy his card and then attack him directly. So he has nothing on the field. Well, I can attack him directly, and I have a card that will set anything he summons face down. He then Gamma Seals my card, which isn't too bad, actually, because I have a Monster Reborn, so he just gave me an extra 2,200 attack points. I'm going to Canadia his thing, because I know it has annoying effects. Witchcrafters can be annoying, depending on how they're used. And so my trap card effect in the graveyard is also going to change, so it allows itself to bring itself out. Then he's going to use a Magician's Restage, and then that allows him to special summon one of his monsters, which isn't too bad again. But now that I'm drawing, I can go right into Graydle Slime Jr., which is a perfect draw because I can bring back Graydle Eagle. And then now that I have Graydle Eagle, I can use Graydle Slime to destroy both of them in order to special summon the Slime again from the grave. And then now the Slime's out, I'm going to special summon the Cobra, but I can also chain the Eagle's effect. Since it was destroyed by Monster Effect, I can body snatch his own monster, which is pretty good because this allows me one more attack directly at least. And then I'm going to Synchro again, but he's going to quit before I can do anything. Alright, guys, last duel of the day. So I'm starting with Maxi, Graydle Alligator, and 2 copies of Gamma Seal, as well as a Paleozoic Olenades. I suck at pronouncing this, but it's obvious this guy is going to be using Sacred Beasts, which just make makes no sense again because this is supposed to be a Synchro festival. And he goes right into Reviel, and since I use my Maxi, I get to draw some more. And now he's going to use that annoying field spell of his. This is probably... There's a lot of annoying field spells, continuous traps in this deck. But this thing allows him to draw so many times. It's a problem. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Gamma Seal it. And I know I have 2 Gamma Seals, so technically I can special summon one on my side of the field if I wanted to. But I'm going to save it because he might pull out more of these, right? So I just set 3 cards and I'm going to call it a turn. And then I'm going to use my Olenades card to destroy his field spell. And then since he attacked my Eagle, I can take my own monster back. And now that is my his main phase 2 and he's ending, now I can start pulling some shenanigans. And I draw another Paleozoic trap card, so I can attack him directly. And I'm going to go ahead and end after setting. And all I have to do is just hope he doesn't get anything. And he just summons an Ash Blossom, and he attacks me because he knows he can't do anything. I am the champion. Alright guys, thank you for sitting through my Yu-Gi-Oh! Synchro Festival duels and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do